What is up, everyone? I'm Ryan from Fireside Yankees, and in today's video, we're doing a prospect report on Jhony Brito. Now, Jhony Brito is someone who's going to become a very important part of this team as Luis Severino's down with injury, and while Severino's injury doesn't look like it's going to keep him out for too long, Brito might be someone the Yankees rely upon as a permanent fifth starter for the month of April. He's come along throughout the minor leagues, and while he's not a flashy name by any means, he's definitely an arm worth discussing. Before we do that, though, let's talk about our sponsor for today's video, Underdog Fantasy. Opening day is right around the corner, and you want to have the absolute best daily fantasy app on the market, and that's Underdog. If you're new to fantasy, Underdog has their Pick Em game mode that sets daily projections that you can select higher or lower on, and if you select 5 players, you can get 20 times your money. There are daily, weekly, and season-long game modes, and if you sign up with the code Fireside, you'll get a 100% match on your initial deposit up to $100. Don't wait, go sign up to play on Underdog Fantasy today. Jhony Brito is a 25-year-old right-handed starting pitcher from the Dominican Republic, debuting for the organization back in 2016. He didn't find his footing in minor league baseball until after the COVID-19 pandemic, where he's put up incredibly impressive run prevention numbers. Across high A, double A, and triple A, Brito's made 45 starts with a 3.26 ERA and 229 innings pitched since 2021. He has incredible command, walking just 5.9% of batters faced in that time span, while his strikeout rate isn't elite at 22.1%, he's a heavy ground ball pitcher who's had success with suppressing BABIP in his career. He holds a 285 BABIP in those 200 plus innings, and that strong command alongside BABIP suppression makes him a prime candidate to overperform his peripherals. Brito is known as someone with an elite changeup that generates 16 inches of run alongside a 34.8% whiff percentage and 207 xwOBA in 2022. His velocity is impressive on his fastballs as well, as he's averaged 95.7 miles an hour on his four-seam fastball and over 96 miles an hour on his sinker. He's maintained an above average stuff plus on his sinker, curveball, and slider. His four-seamer is his worst pitch on paper, but it sets up the changeup by establishing a higher eye level. Even though its vertical movement would classify it as a dead zone fastball, it still allows him to get vertical separation off of his slider and changeup. For those unaware as to what a dead zone fastball is, it's a fastball that doesn't generate enough carry to work as a fastball up in the zone, nor does it possess enough sink to generate consistent contact on the ground. It has what you would call a flat look to hitters, and Brito could definitely benefit from relying more on his sinker than his four-seam fastball, as he's shown that he's able to get more outs when he uses his sinker more than his four-seam fastball, though the four-seamer is still an important pitch. His sinker is posted a 107.9 stuff plus in spring training, his second best pitch behind his curveball at a 109.7 stuff plus. Fastball stuff plus stabilizes quickly, and Brito's displayed a 95 to 96 mile an hour sinker, with him being able to push even 98 miles an hour and allowing it to be a primary offering alongside the elite changeup. A dramatic change in style from the strikeout heavy arms the Yankees are known for, Brito is going to rely on those ground balls and soft contact to generate outs. This sinker and changeup could be the catalyst for a really strong stint in the majors, as both are really strong BABIP suppressors and could allow him to get a lot of ground balls. Zips views Brito as a pretty solid starter for 2023, as while a 4.2 ERA and 4.26 FIP don't seem impressive, considering that the Yankees are using him as their 8th starting pitcher on the depth chart with injuries to Rodon, Severino, and Montas, it's a pretty strong outcome over 105 projected innings. I think there's potential for him to go out there with that velocity increase and overperform those numbers, but even if he gave you a 4.2 ERA in the month of April, you'd certainly take it. We've seen in spring training that he can go out there and generate high ground ball rates, avoid walks, and surprise people with his ability to prevent runs. He also avoids giving up home runs like the plague, and that ground ball centric approach should thrive with the defensive excellence the Yankees have in their infield. Brito's going to be asked to have some pretty critical outings for the Yankees early on, but if they weren't able to acquire a starter before opening day, I certainly believe Brito is up to the task. He has the hard sinker, he has good breaking ball offerings, and he has an elite changeup that should allow him to go out there and dominate a lineup multiple times through. So don't be surprised if Jhony Brito goes out there and outpitches your expectations for him this season. What do you guys think about Jhony Brito? Do you think he's someone who could work his way into the rotation for the future, or do you guys think he's only going to have a short stint at the major league level? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below and what prospect we should talk about next. I'm Ryan Garcia from Fireside Yankees, and you can follow me on Twitter at Ryan Garcia ESM. Make sure to check out all of our socials, our TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. We have you guys with daily podcasts, we have you guys with post-game recaps, we have you guys with highlights, and of course these prospect reports every week. So we have plenty of Yankee content for you guys to enjoy, and we hope you guys stick around. Again, I'm Ryan Garcia from Fireside Yankees, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.